Now on Coast TV News.
An eyesore on the sand after the 4th, battling debris and trash on the coast in Lewes.
Safety in sight, how these new binoculars in Fenwick Island may save more lives than you think.
Summer activities along the coast will show you all the cool things to do this holiday weekend.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Beach items being left overnight. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with people violating some beach rules in Lewes.
Today is actually known as one of the worst days for trash and items to be left on the beach. But in Lewes, on Johnny Walker Beach specifically, it's a chronic problem. Coast TV News reporter Elisa Weber shows us the items left behind and what people think about all of it.
When you come to the beach, you usually bring a lot of items with you. Umbrellas, beach chairs, coolers, but at night you are supposed to take that stuff home with you. Well, people here in Lewes have told us they've seen the same umbrellas and beach chairs left overnight for days. If you walk around the beach, you will see kayaks, piles of beach chairs, and tents abandoned. There's even leftover fireworks on the beach after the 4th of July celebrations. Some people don't think it's an issue.
Perfectly fine to leave it for the day. Delaware's beaches are wonderful and they're safe. We trust, we do the same thing.
But others think people are taking advantage of the rules.
We checked in Saturday evening and the sunshade with the 2 kayaks was in place, and no one's been there to visit them, use the kayaks. We have seen other items on the beach that remain here throughout the night and day, and apparently the city doesn't enforce their ordinance.
According to the City of Lewis's beach rules, overnight storage of personal items is prohibited. So the next time you come to the beach, make sure what you take with you also comes home with you. In Lewes, I'm Elisa Weber, Coast TV News.
And speaking of trash on the beach, there is an upcoming cleanup to benefit Ocean City's coastline. On July 9th, various environmental groups will hit the OC sands with volunteers from 8 to 10. You can meet at 4th Street and the boardwalk. Volunteers are asked to bring your own bags, but the town will take care of disposing of the trash properly. Once all the trash is dropped off, there will be weighing of garbage to see the total impact.
And this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what's the best solution for getting rid of or reducing that beach trash?
Let's take a look at the results. So far, look at your screen. You can see 49% say increased monitoring. 37% say more trash cans, though volunteer cleanups and accountability are also there.
Now, this is actually the first time we've run this poll today, so these numbers may change throughout the evening. If you haven't voted yet, go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app, and we'll show you some updated results on Coast TV News at 11. 2 men were stabbed at a Dewey Beach bar early today. Here's what we know so far. Police say the stabbing took place at 1:07 a.m. at the North Beach restaurant. When police arrived, they found a man on the ground with severe face injuries, bleeding profusely. A second victim found with a stab wound to the shoulder. Both are in stable condition. The Dewey Police Department are actively investigating the incident. Anybody with information is being urged, please contact authorities.
State police have arrested a 30-year-old Milton woman for stealing a car. Troopers say a stolen Acura from New Jersey was being tracked electronically, driving south on Coastal Highway near Milton. Troopers found the car on West Rander Drive. They tried to pull the car over. They say the driver didn't stop. Police say the pursuit continued before coming back to West Rander Drive. That's when the driver, 30-year-old Jennifer Hurl, police say attempted to walk away, but was quickly arrested after a brief struggle. And we do have all the list of those charges on our website.
Over in Rehoboth, officers say 2 gas-powered bikes were stolen on the Ocean block of Olive Avenue Thursday morning. Police say bikes were taken from the front yard of a home overnight. Officials discovered that 2 teenagers were attempting to sell the bikes. They've received 2 felony charges.
Fenwick Island Police recently purchased $5,000 binoculars with a grant. And this is pretty cool. The binoculars have thermal imaging glasses built in. Fenwick Police can be able to see anyone lost on the beach or canals with those special binoculars. And although the department has yet to use these in action, Fenwick's police chief says putting them to use this summer is inevitable. with people getting lost more than you may think.
We've had 3 already so far of lost people coming out of Ocean View that have been located, but this gives us one more tool to work and assist our community as best we can and keep everybody safe.
Fenwick's chief says they're the first department in the area to have that technology.
Georgetown could finally adopt its revised ordinance for recreational pot businesses in town limits. This Monday, Town Council is set to have a second reading of the ordinance. This comes after Town Council had to go back to the drawing board to adjust things, and that includes the times that the businesses could operate. We have details on those new changes on CoastTV.com.
Henlopen Bluff is a proposed development we've covered for quite some time. It's back in the spotlight next week in Lewes. Developers have their eyes on a chunk of land off Gills Neck Road. The developer wants to add 79 single-family homes to a 61-acre property across from the Lewes-Rehoboth Canal. There's a site plan review on that at 5:30 on Monday.
The ongoing controversy over the new Rehoboth Beach City Manager Taylor Tedder and the deal he received, that's going to be brought to the table on Monday. Some of our viewers are going to remember that the city got in hot water over a violation of the Freedom of Information Act. Rehoboth commissioners have set up a special meeting on Tedder's contract. The meeting's scheduled for July 8th, and it will be open to the public. At issue is approving Tedder's contract during executive session, a meeting that did not provide for public comment.
Also on Monday, Rehoboth will be exploring a 3-way regional wastewater partnership. This is a joint request from the Lewes Board of Public Works and Sussex County. The two will present a proposal to the Board of Commissioners during a July 8th workshop. According to Rehoboth Beach, they want to use Rehoboth's ocean outfall for their treated wastewater in exchange for paying the city.
Let's go ahead and take a live look outside right now into Ocean City. Lots going on here as we go and check in with our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams. Paul, it is HOT hot outside.
And it's going to stay W-A-way. Wait, I did that wrong. It's going to stay that way, okay? So anyway, take a look at our Tyndall's Furniture view in Ocean City. Now, it's the beach where you get a little bit of relief from the heat because we're in the 70s there. But as you go inland, it gets burning hot. I mean, okay, 80 Indian River Inlet, 80, for example, in Bethany Beach. But look at where we are in red, 98, 96 in Milford, 91 in Milton, 92 Millsboro, 93 in Georgetown, and 93 for us in Seaford. Just to kind of show you how we've been tracking it, 111 to 122. 103, 105 from places like Georgetown, Seaford, and we even peaked at about 124 in Seaford. And we have an interesting article that's on our website with talking about our tracking of the heat throughout the day. We have a heat advisory that is in effect for all of Sussex and really our entire viewing area. It stays in effect until Saturday, and now it includes all of the peninsula. Coming up, we're going to talk about how a storm would be a good thing, Maddie, at least in this case.
I understand. Thank you. Lewes is still working on ways to define open space and shape how open space should look like. According to city documents, open space can be defined as land that will not be developed, but it could become community space, or preserved green space like the 4th Street Preserve. The city of Lewes will meet next week to talk about ways to set standards for protecting open space, all the same while that new development also happens.
Living on the coast certainly has its perks, but living close to the water makes one thing inevitable. We're going to see flooding. Dewey Beach is no stranger to flooding, especially on Reed Avenue, and later this month the town will hear from an engineering group on an update on the installation and the performance of flaps that were installed on the stormwater pipes on Reed Avenue Bayside. Now, if you don't know, these flaps help to push water out to the bay. Officials are also going to be talking about concerns with continued flooding in Dewey Beach. All of this is slated for July 18th.
New tonight, another car break-in in Ocean Pines. This time, one found with its window smashed in. Officials say they caught 2 teenagers who tried to run away. Police say 2 additional break-ins were reported on Falcon Bridge Road and Fantail Court, and they think they're related. All this comes after those previous reporting on a series of break-ins at the end of June.
Firefighters in Blades helped rescue somebody trapped in their car. You can see the extent of the damage on your screen right here. Units working to remove the person stuck in the car, and they were transported to a local hospital. Officials say the scene was turned over to the Delaware State Police.
We have a lot more news to get to this Friday evening.
Coming up, tips for pet owners in Dewey so that dogs can enjoy the beach just like us.
And we are expecting a sizzling Saturday, sunny kind of a day before scattered showers show up. Wow, say that 3 times in a row. But the heat and how bad it's going to be coming up.
Fireworks and fun. Coming up, I'll show you the 4th of July festivities continuing this weekend and other cool things to do.
We're back.
Have you been putting off correcting your smile?
Consider Smiles Correct Clear Aligners from Tillman Orthodontics.
We'll reach out to your insurance for you
and provide interest-free in-house financing.
I got free financing and made easy monthly payments.
Smiles Correct aligners are made right here at Tillman Orthodontics.
Unlike other clear aligners, at Tillman Orthodontics, the materials, the contours, and the treatment plans are fully customizable.
A customized plan just for me.
Did the sun come out or is it my smile?
You can only get Smiles Correct at Tillman Orthodontics, so call today.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would say.
So they're made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah.
And they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think so.
And they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out? And the custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
We've reached the first weekend of July and the beaches are sure to be packed this weekend.
Crowds will gather on one beach in particular where 4th of July festivities continue.
Let's check in with Coast TV News anchor Mallory Metzner for your cool things to do.
It's 4th of July weekend, round 2, and there's still a chance to watch the fireworks if you didn't get to see them yet during the holiday week. Rehoboth Beach is celebrating Independence Day into this weekend. Watch fireworks from the beach on July 6th at dusk. The Funsters are performing before and after at the bandstand. A 58-year-old event is coming to Lewes this weekend. A variety of art mediums will be on display at St. Peter's Church on 2nd Street. Organizers say proceeds go towards supporting multiple community organizations like the Community Resource Center in Rehoboth and Primeros Pasos. This art show dates back to 1966 and is held on the first Saturday in July. Check out this year's art from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on July 6th. Sticking around in Lewes, Yoga on the Canal continues this Sunday. These donation-based classes start at 8 a.m., raising money for locals in need. A week-long celebration is underway for the Cape May Lewes Ferry's 60th anniversary. Toast the occasion with the specialty cocktail, a White Russian, which gained popularity in the 1960s. For the 19th year, crowds will gather to watch crabs race in Millsboro. The annual event is sponsored by and benefits the Sons of AmVets Post 2. There will be kids' games, raffles, and of course, crab racing from noon to 5 on Saturday. Check out the Cool Things to Do article on CoastTV.com to keep reading about all of these events and to keep planning out your weekend.
As you take a look at your forecast, we anticipate that we're going to be expecting for it to stay real steamy and extremely hot. Wait till you take a look at the highs tomorrow.
Delmarva's hit music station, 102.5 WBOC.
It's a 4th of July celebration going on now at the car stores and the truck stores. Celebrate freedom. The freedom to drive. The freedom to choose from hundreds of quality pre-owned cars and trucks, many with low mileage and remaining factory warranty, and backed by the Certified Advantage, giving you added value and peace of mind. Find your next car or truck during the 4th of July celebration, now through July the 6th, at the car store in Salisbury and Laurel, the truck store in Delmar and Dover. 4 locations, one great company.
Are leaves and debris causing issues with your gutter? No need to risk climbing a shaky ladder ever again. We have the permanent solution. Gutter Helmet, America's #1 choice in gutter protection for over 40 years. Engineered to manage the heaviest of rainfalls, letting water flow freely. And the best part, never clean your gutters again, guaranteed. The lifetime warranty is transferable, so you can rest assured that you'll never have to replace your Gutter Helmet system. And right now, save 20% on your new gutters and Gutter Helmet. Call Gutter Helmet today for your free estimate.
It's the Delmarva Dental Services Show. Yay! Starring Dr. Harmon, the brilliant Dr. Harrison, the incomparable Dr. Sakalis. And me, Dr. Aki.
Introducing our amazing assistant,
Cheese. And our high-spirited hygienists.
And featuring our very special guest, you.
So sit back,
Relax.
and smile.
It's the Delmarva Dental Services Show.
Lowe's knows July 4th projects come with questions.
So we have answers.
Like how to keep your yard looking lush and which paint color matches your bold style. So hurry in for 4th of July deals at Lowe's. You got this, and we got you.
There's a difference between a great golf setting and a setting for great golf. Unbelievable. This isn't just the Open, it's golf, as it's meant to be. The Open Championship on NBC and Peacock. Part of the greatest summer of golf.
Coast TV First Alert Weather. Your safety, our commitment.
When you compare the difference versus, let's say, how it feels on the coast versus the inland areas, it's just stark. I mean, for example, we just saw at Ocean City in the 70s, mid to low 70s. But in Lewes, we're holding at 91 degrees right now. And that's courtesy of our Irish Eyes camera. And we're going to drop down to 84 by 9 o'clock, you know, if we're fortunate for it to drop that rapidly. We had a high today of 97 degrees, only 3 degrees away from tying our record high set in 2012. Here's where the temperatures are right now. We're at 97 in Milford, 93 Seaford, 90 in Delmar, 93 Georgetown, and 92 in Millsboro. But take a look. Along the coast, we're at 81 at Indian River Inlet and 80 degrees in Bethany Beach. So, and 71 actually right now in Ocean City. So it's a big difference. But what does it feel like? The heat index right now in Milton, it feels like 109 right now. Same holds true in Redden. It feels like 106 in Milford. Feels like 107 in Seaford. And that's cooler for them because they were feeling like 124 a little bit earlier today. Everything is perspective, isn't it? Here's a look at what's happening along the East Coast. So we see some scattered showers well to our north, but we're looking pretty dry at this present time. But we actually would like a thunderstorm or two to cool things off. The heat advisory has now been extended from Friday to Saturday until 8 o'clock in the evening. And don't be surprised if it extends beyond that because it looks like the heat's not necessarily going to back down anytime soon. Also, we have some addendums to the heat advisory. Now we include Dorchester, Somerset, Wacomico, and Worcester, which basically means all of the Delmarva Peninsula is under the gun with this heat. Let's get some rain in here, right? That's what we want, but only a little dot possible for us in the morning time for Saturday. And then look at how it stays a little bit with the cloud cover, which enhances the moisture content of the atmosphere in our area, which means it's going to thicken the air, but we're not seeing much in the way of an opportunity for any cooling showers. So we're looking for temperatures well into the 90s in Georgetown and Laurel, with a chance of an afternoon thunderstorm. Same holds true for us over towards Cambridge and then for Snow Hill. If you plan on golfing tomorrow, do it in the morning time because by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, there's no guarantee you'll be able to finish your round. But I'll tell you what will be around for you. The mosquitoes are going to be crazy, very high to extreme for Saturday and Sunday because the mosquitoes are more active with more moisture and more heat in place. And we have an excess of both. Saturday, temperatures will feel like the 102s, so to speak. And we're going to have that same pattern for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, it's not backing off anytime soon. Finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling extended forecast. Even though Wednesday it says 87, it's still going to feel like 100 degrees, Charlie.
That is hot, and with the temperatures you just saw Paul talk about, and probably the ones, let's be honest, you felt today just walking around, the Delaware Municipal Electric Corporation is asking customers to lower their electric use today, at least until 8 p.m. Now, you can help by delaying the use of major appliances as well as the oven and stove during this time. Another way to help, replace your HVAC filter every 3 months.
Dewey Beach welcomes dogs with open paws this summer, but with a few important rules to keep everyone safe and happy. The town says while dogs aren't required to be on a leash on the beach, it's highly recommended to bring some form of restraint with you. Also, all dogs in Dewey Beach must have a town dog license. This requirement is separate from a state license, ID tag, or rabies tag. Licenses, they're available at both online and Dewey Town Hall.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Good evening, sports fans. Del Mar Field Hockey alums Josie Holloman and Macy Bradford have helped the U.S. U21 Women's National Team earn 2 wins so far at the Junior Pan American Championships. On Wednesday in Surrey, Canada, USA defeated Uruguay 2-1. Holloman stepped up big on defense several times in that game. Then on Thursday, the Junior Eagles knocked off Chile 4-2. Macy Bradford helped set up the 4th goal of that game. Team USA's next matchups are Saturday versus Mexico, Sunday against Argentina, and Tuesday versus Canada. Pocomoke alum Casey Tapman is also on the coaching staff helping analyze game film. USA is hoping to finish in the top 3 to qualify for the Junior World Cup. Stephen Decatur football now has 4 student athletes from their state championship squad committed to Division I programs. Rising senior wide receiver and safety Ethan Bradshaw announcing he committed to Army West Point. Other Seahawk wide receivers returning this fall include Davin Chandler, who is a future Virginia Cavalier, and Tribe Wise, who is heading to Georgetown football. That'll do for sports. Have a great night. Has your kitchen remodel been on the back burner?
Move it forward now and take advantage of our biggest kitchen sale of the year.
Paul Davis can restyle your kitchen for half the cost of a traditional kitchen remodel. Get all new doors, drawers, and hardware without any major demolition. And the best part is, it's done in as little as 3 days.
We'll bring the showroom to you as soon as tomorrow and give you an estimate that day.
Call now to get $1,500 off, plus free hardware and no payments, no interest for 12 months. Call Paul Davis,
the restoration and remodeling experts.
Weather is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
When your floor starts showing signs of wear and tear from all the fun and games, Carpet and Tile Mart makes it easy to afford and install new flooring within a week. Carpet and Tile Mart, available, affordable, at your service.
The big issues: abortion, civil rights, healthcare. When Trump policies were attacking our rights, County Executive Matt Meyer fought back. Now Trump is promising a national abortion ban and huge cuts to healthcare coverage. Matt's healthcare plan will reduce costs, not coverage, by increasing competition on the exchange. And Matt's plan will protect women's access to abortion, always. So call Matt Meyer. Tell him you support his plans to protect Delaware values.
I used to work at a restaurant. I figured out that wasn't for me, so I started doing my research and I found this program. I can come in after work for the night classes. Being able to earn while I learn has set myself up for financial freedom. The adult ed program has helped me be licensed by age of 21 and have a great career ahead of me. I would recommend this program.
Check out Sussex Tech Adult Education online today.
And see how you can earn while you learn with registered apprenticeship and health profession programs at Sussex Tech Adult Education.
Got a plumbing problem that can't wait? Then why would you? At FH Fur, we know how frustrating it is to be stuck waiting for help, which is why we offer same-day service guaranteed. Whether it's a leaky faucet, a clogged drain, a broken pipe, you name it, the expert plumbers at FH Fur are standing by and ready to get you out of hot water, or maybe into some hot water if that's your issue. Same-day service guaranteed, regardless of your plumbing predicament.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
At Carpet and Tile Mart, save up to 50% off during our Independence Day sale and 0% financing for up to 36 months. Carpet and Tile Mart, available, affordable, at your service.
The beauty is hard to miss at Ocean City's premier golf course, Eagles Landing. Overlook the Sinnapunxent Bay's salt marshes and enjoy the unspoiled beauty of Assateague Island National Seashore. Eagles Landing offers 5 sets of tees, making the course playable for beginners and challenging for most skilled golfers. And the Caddy Shack Cafe and Pro Shop ensure golfers have everything they need. Find our best rates at eagleslandinggolf.com. Eagles Landing, upholding the tradition of the game.
Today's Weather Emoji Cast is brought to you by OC Tourism. Somewhere to smile about.
The annual Sandcastle contest hosted by Delaware Seashore State Park is back. The 44th annual contest happens tomorrow, July 6th. It starts at 9:30. This year's theme is Superhero Sand. If you want to take part, register on Tower Road, Oceanside before the contest kicks off. It is free, though you have paid park admission, and we have more details on CoastTV.com.
Our heat advisory for the entire peninsula is in full effect. It will stay in effect at least until Saturday. Don't be surprised if it's extended beyond Saturday, because it doesn't look like the heat's going to back off anytime soon. We have your updated forecast on our weather line. Simply call 443-880-9100. Your forecast is just a call away. Sponsored by Baird, Mendez, Broadstedt, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling extended forecast. 95 on Saturday, feeling like 110 to 120. Yeah, that's not a joke. That's really for real. For real, for real.
Real. Okay, Paul, we got it. Thank you. And thanks for watching Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great night.